speaking of hip hop, right? And hip hop changing, and we're talking about changes and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Saigon. Now, people should know Saigon from back in like what the mid 2000s,
Yeah, he was fighting.
late
He was fighting for that number one spot with Nelly and 50 and all them.
right, all that stuff, right? He had an album, the story that was never been told, greatest story never told, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, Saigon was supposed to be hip hop's next prodigy, fell flat.
Yeah.
But he's criticizing Diddy. He's criticizing Diddy. He's saying that Diddy, he's glad Diddy is getting up out of here. He's saying Diddy and his All About the Benjamins single ruined hip hop culture. So let's read what he said. He said, this Negro Puffy flip hip hop culture into all about worshiping nothing but money, dollar signs. That's why I'm kind of glad they got his ass up out of here. Go look at the content in hip hop music before that All About the Benjamin song. Creativity mattered. Damn, who thinks Diddy did it? I told myself years ago, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, let's just stick with what he said right here. That All About the Benjamins, before All About the Benjamins, did creativity matter? CJ, let it rip on this. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah. Shout out to Saigon. To be fair, this is not the first time he has criticized Puff. So I don't want people to think he just rolled out of the bed and piled on to him because that's what everybody else is doing right now.
Thanks.
Yeah. He was on Vlad 3-4 years ago and threw shots at Puff. Again, 2020, 2021-ish. Mm-hmm. So he obviously just doesn't fuck with him. Okay, cool. Get that out the way. To the point of what he was saying, I'm not going to say that that's not true, but I will say the commercialization of hip-hop was coming, bro. It was on the way. If it wasn't Puff, it was going to be one of those 15 other people we named that were knocking on the door 99 and 2000 that brought it in. It was gaining popularity when Benjamins came out, bro. It was going to happen. I get it. People want to hold it sacred to their heart. They don't want nobody else to get to it. They don't want nobody else to get a hold of it. Fam, it was an unstoppable force. Hip-hop was a snowball that was rolling out of control. Anytime you get that much attention, that many eyeballs on something, the money is going to follow in the United States of America. It is what it is. It's a capitalistic society. Hate it or love it. That's what it was going to happen. So even if Puff didn't come, if All About the Benjamins never existed, nothing changes, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Nothing changes. And that song was dope as hell. The beat flip at the end with the what are you talking about? No creativity. That song was his shit. Them niggas was spitting. Like, what are you talking about?
Everybody was spitting on there.
Everybody snapped, bro.
I'm trying to cop those colossal size Picasso. Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
So, pick another song, man. It would have been different if you just said something a little bit more simplistic, but them niggas was spitting on that song, bro.
Well, I don't think that he was saying that the song had no creativity. I think he's saying no creativity after that because it started to be about the money. That's what I'm guessing. I'm giving him a bit of the doubt, but that's cap because it was still we had a whole DMX movement that came right after the shiny suit era. So
that washed the shiny suit era.
Yeah, it washed it out. It washed it out. Hip hop went back street.
Exactly.
So you can't say that it was no creativity. Now, if you're talking about money talk, because I heard who else said that Diddy ruined it because he made hip hop about album sales. Somebody else said that too.
Yeah, that's been said before. I think it was Ebro or somebody of that, some personality. I just can't remember who it was.
They said that, I think it was Ebro who said something like Diddy and Bad Boy, like his whole flashy niggas wasn't talking about record sales like that until Diddy came out. You know, and I mean, be that as it may, like you were saying, because I think I saw videos of Eazy-E saying, "Hey, you know, NWA we platinum." Now he wasn't, you know, and because I saw a video when Bone first came out, he was like the triple platinum album. So if you get accolades in it, Pac, you know, like it was different people saying that. Now Diddy was Diddy has a lavish lifestyle. He's always been a lavish person. He was the first person I could think about who was showing this now you had Big Daddy Kane, you had all of them with the gold chains and stuff like that, but Diddy on a massive level, he had his own label and he was all in the videos. You know what I'm saying? He was all in the shows and all. So Diddy had that image of I got money. That's why I feel like a lot of people are waiting for him to get out of here now, because you know you got a lot of haters, because Diddy always has been on the Forbes list, always talked about you know, one of his biggest songs, All About the Benjamins. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that helped usher in the Cash Money movement, bling bling, the jewelry, and all this other stuff, right? So I feel what you're saying. I feel like mainstream, it was gonna get to that point anyway, because hip hop, you can only go up, bro.
Right.
You know.
Now, I will say this though, Saigon. This is what we got to jump back in the time machine just a little bit. Saigon was on Entourage for a couple of episodes, and then they did a whole season of Love and Hip Hop, bro. So when you talk about the commercialization of hip hop and shit, but you're on Love and Hip Hop, which some would argue is one of the biggest culprits of,
oh my god,
the image of hip hop and all of that. There is no Love and Hip Hop without making a band, bro. Like, let's be extremely clear. So Puff opened doors in more ways than one. Like, we can't just focus on what you believe to be the negative impact.
Facts.
Like, stop, bro. Like, you got to take everything. You don't get that Love and Hip Hop bag without Puff blowing up, making a band season 2.
Absolutely.
So, you ate off of it, man. You just can't. It's hard to. He might have a personal thing against them, bro. Whatever that is, I'm not privy, but stop. Just not look at one side of the coin.
Is he talking about, I'm glad I want to get him up out of here? I'm like, nah, Puffy is a huge part of hip hop.
Now that's a legend. You talking about Nelly? No, Puff is a legend.
Absolutely, yes, without question. Bad Boy is one of the most historic rap labels of all time.
Yep.
R&B and hip hop.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Total, Faith Evans, Mario Winans. Come on.
To this day, we just did a video of Where Are They Now? Bad Boy Records. Bad Boy from 93 to present day has dropped an album every year. They missed 2 years, 2016 and 2014. The only 2 years they didn't drop some. So that's to this day. You can't name another label that is on top of their shit like that unless you count the Def Jam, which is,
it's a parent label. It's not really, it's a hip hop label, but I get it.
Yeah, you can't. That's bro. That's something to be talked about, man. I don't know what he on now. He on some wild shit, and the accusations is wild.
Right. All that's wild, but come on, man. You can't erase Puff because Puff is so synonymous with hip hop, bro. You got to give it to him. So no, that's cap. All right. So moving out of hip hop, let's get into some other